For Newcastle, it's something that hasn't really been here before. Fresh new place for young people to come out and dance. We want to make a name for Newcastle, the North East. We want to get the best acts in the world here.
They came to us with quite an all-encompassing but clear brief. They wanted the best club in the North East.
The owners of the club had so much emphasis on the quality of the audio, lighting and the video. So as a project, it was really interesting and really exciting to get to see it fulfilled. It's the kind of job that suits Adlib really well. We have 35 years of experience in live music. We can provide the technology, the skills and the quality to put a venue of this calibre together that requires so much understanding of how the venue is going to be used.
So the space is across 3 floors. The upper floor contains 2 large rooms. There is the plant room and the second room, Harlem. Mezzanine level has got its own bar, its own DJ booth. The ground floor is a bar and club that runs the length of the building.
So the Hustle is a bit more of their laid-back venue. You've got a bar and you have the club space. In the Hustle, we installed Ayrton Magic Blade FX units, and we also use Chauvet Rogue R3 spots.
Most of the coverage in the Hustle is provided by L-Acoustics X12s, which are yoke mounted above the bar. They are reinforced by some ceiling mounted KS21 subwoofers. Where the ceiling becomes a little bit lower, we've got some X8s. Then moving through to the club end of the Hustle is 2 A15 aside and KS28s providing the sub, and then there are some A10 delays as you move down the room. Harlem, it's made up of 2 pretty distinct rooms. Everything starts at Harlem Club with 2 flown arrays of Cara 2. As we progress into Harlem Bar, we treat that almost entirely as a separate acoustic space with 2 arrays of A10i, 2 focuses and a wide, with 4 KS21s flown in the middle.
We're using the Ayrton Diablos and Ayrton Mistrals. We also have Chauvet Rogue R1s, and we have an array of Chauvet Slim Pars as well. This is all controlled by an Ava Lights quartz, which is connected to the greater club lighting network. But whenever you have an operator in Harlem, they can just be controlling the lights in that area. So the plant room is really the centerpiece of the club.
The owners were really keen to be the first club in the UK to have K3. And they were. The main system comprises 2 hangs of 5 K3 with 2 hangs of 3 KS28s immediately behind, all end-fired and time-aligned. Where we need it, there are delays comprising 2 A10, and there are also some outfills of X12s as well. There is an origin point, the DJ booth, and all the sound comes from there. Subsequent loudspeakers are delayed where appropriate. The result of that is an unusually coherent experience.
So the main spot/profile fixture in that space is the Ayrton Diablo. We have the Ayrton Magic Blade effects lights. We've got the JDC1, which is the tiltable strobe in its pixel mapping mode. We also have the new GLP JDC line. So the concept for the shape and the positioning of the video wall really came from the owners of the club. They wanted to be standing in the DJ booth and have the video curve over their heads and curve over the audience. So the choice of LED was really crucial. And so what we ended up with was the Chauvet Vivid 4 LED. It's got a great array of mounting points on the back. On the top of the LED, we then built our own structure to hold the panels together so that you didn't get any gaps between the pixels. We drew the curve in AutoCAD, and we could work out exactly what angles we required, but we could also work out the lengths of the steel wire and the steel rod that is holding the LED up to the ceiling. So the whole club is linked together via one network, and that's for audio and lighting. There's 4 different amp rooms within the space. All of these amp rooms are connected by fibre to their network switches, so that allows us not only to share audio around the club, but we're able to link the consoles together. But we also have lots of points around the club that you could plug a lighting console into, an audio desk, some more moving lights if you wanted to add some more lighting, and it allows for a huge amount of flexibility in how the space is used. So across the club we've used a variety of Avalight's lighting console products. They all live on the same network but can be controlled independently. So each room could have an operator if it's got a full console, or could be controlled via the QSys touch panels around the club. Another really useful feature of the Avalight software is their tight and net network integration. What that means we can do is, if there's only one operator, that operator can have control of the room in front of them, but they can also see the track listing, the BPMs from the other consoles in the rest of the venue, and it goes as far as being able to sync that BPM with the lighting. It's a really powerful feature that allows one operator to really take control. So the Lofts was a really exciting installation to work on. It's got a very high standard of production, so as a project it's really interesting and really exciting to get to see it fulfilled.
When an installation like the Lofts happens and there's an extremely tight deadline to hit, we're able to pull in knowledge from people who are world leaders in their fields to drop into a job like that and get it across the line in unbelievable time.
We'll cover all areas really. It sounds good, the lighting system's hitting right, which does give us an edge, and we've been lucky enough to get the certain acts that we have had in, like Pete Tong, Scream, Eats Everything. That's the aim of the game.